Hey guys, back with another MapleStory M video here. This time on Shadower. First time playing it. This is about my third run in, and I think I've got the hang of it a little bit. This is probably one of my favorite classes to play right now. I love the play style, a lot of iframes, a lot of options to use for hard Magnus specifically. And before I actually did play the Shadower hard Magnus, and I had a really hard time. But since they're Rebalance, they're actually pretty strong now, doing good damage, and their iframes with their V skills are line up perfectly with hard Magnus. So if you're a Shadower player out there, this is a great guide for you. Things line up perfectly. So right there, I use the V2 skill. It's on a 15-second cooldown. So I found that the perfect timing is on that first spin move, use the V2 skill, and then on the second spin move, use your Into the Darkness, and the iframe is timed perfectly where you can just do damage and you're going to avoid that spin as well as the dash ability. And then you saw my V2 skill was back up, so it allowed me to get back on top of the boss right away. So there, I used my V1 skill to immune that first spin, and then I'm just going to dodge this second spin right here. And then the best part about the Shadower is you always have the V2 skill iframe up for the dash right here. So I use it, split 1 second iframe, gets behind the boss, avoids the dash, and you're going to have it every single time for the dashes. So it's amazing to use if you can use it properly and time it well. You see I got hit right there at the beginning, and I'm still trying to get my HP back up, but I'm not going to use any PEs on this run, so just going to let it. You notice I'm using my iframes, using the V1 and the V2 skills right there. So it was perfect timing, and I'm just going to have to Into the Darkness right there and then get my V2 skill to get back on top of the boss. So it's a really easy sequence. It times out perfectly. All the cooldowns come back up every single time. So right here, I'm going to use the V1 skill. Perfect timing to avoid immune that iframe and get maximum damage. Going to avoid this second spin right here. And then I'm going to use my V2 skill for this dash and immune this skill. And it's pretty much rinse and repeat right there. I wasn't needing a PE at all for this run. No deaths. I had a lot of fun playing it. One of my favorite classes, only used 30 buffs as well. So a lot more room to grow if I wanted to do a speed run. But you see I use the V2 right there. And my Into the Darkness is going to come up on the next spin, but didn't need it at all. Closed them out right there. Really good run. Sometimes the V skills are buggy and you don't get the iframe, but in this run it went really smooth. 236. Shadows are pretty strong right now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.